All right, now the 2022 Miss South Africa winner will be crowned at the SunBet Arena at Times Square on the 13th of August. That's next month. Excuse the clinch, but all eyes will be on what the beautiful ladies are going to be wearing that night. It's dubbed a spectacular fashion-forward finale, where some of the country's best fashion designers will also showcase their craft. One of those chosen few is Soweto-born Zamaswazi. His famous clients include former Miss SA Shurufatso Musida and the reigning queen Lalela Mswane. He is with me now in studio with some of his designs. Zamaswazi, thank you very much for your time here on All Angles. Tell me a bit about yourself. You know, I was just saying to you that I'm also from Soweto. You're also from Soweto, and I think, you know, although other townships might say that we were given more chance compared to other townships, it is quite difficult to make it, you know, as a child with that type of background. So tell me a little bit more about how proud you are of yourself.
I would like to greet everyone and thank the opportunity for inviting me. Growing up, it was quite difficult, being raised by a single parent, and from a soccer player to fashion, it was kind of tricky. So me stepping to fashion, it was because of not having like clothes to wear, and I used to take my sister's clothes and alter them, not knowing I'll be developing a skill into fashion. And then my friends were like, why don't you become a fashion designer, because now your sense now is become weird now. I was like, what is fashion now? And then I started searching and what, because I'm one of the guys who like to be noticed. So I wanted to, like, if I move from soccer, because soccer was gonna make me famous and stuff. So my research, I was like, will I survive in fashion? And then I was like, yes. And then it was hard because people used to laugh at me and those negative what, and I was like, you know what, I'll prove them wrong, all to find out I was proving myself right. Yeah. So it was quite interesting journey since I'm a self-taught. I've never went to school. Went to SA Fashion Week. First time it was a struggle because they wanted like a qualifications. I was like, you know what, I'll make it one day. And then I did like lot of local fashions, and then I get like some exposure. And then I spoke to Lucilla, and then I was like, this is my work. And so for me to have a paper, it doesn't make sense. She was like, you know what, next time you just submit your portfolio to me. And then she gave me an opportunity to showcase at SA Fashion Week. And then I did that. From there, it was like everything.
And that's important, sometimes, you know, for somebody to just give you a chance, right? We know that we need the qualifications, and I mean, you can eventually get it if you really want to go get it, just so you have that paper. But you know, how important was her role in just giving you that one chance to showcase your talent?
I think even from my side, when you have that prayer, when you pray, and then you push it, if like the doors are closed and no one can open for you, you must bang the door. That's what I believe in. You must force it so that like everything will happen. And she was important because of like giving me the opportunity, was that turning point in my life. And then I was like, oh, I can reach that kind of level. And then from there I took myself serious. And then there were people behind me busy coaching me and what. And there's a guy, very important guy, Brian Lehang, who bought me like my sewing machine. That guy just came from nowhere, and I was like, this guy, what's up? And then you were like, my guy, I want to be in fashion industry, but I don't know how. Let's build this together. And then we work together. He was there since from day one. So everything, like, it's not only about me. It's about people who are there, who are not always with me, but like there are millions of people for me to get here.
Zamaswazi, tell me about these two items that you brought here today. I'm sure you have a lot of items, but you chose specifically these two. Why?
This one was worn by Lalela Mswane. We call it Nguni dress. Yeah, because the story behind this, me using the skin. My late mom was buried with a Nguni coffin. So for me to honor her, I was like, let me use the Nguni and make it my signature. And this one was one of my best collection that I showcased at SA Fashion Week. So these two are my highlights in fashion.
I do really like this blazer, and you can walk towards it if you want to, just to explain further. But you mentioned, for instance, you use the skin, the Nguni skin, because your mother was buried in it, so you wanted to honor her.
Yes.
And you know, the last time I spoke to another fashion designer, David Tlale, he was talking about how fashion is the same as writing a poem or music. It depends how you're feeling that day, and your emotions come out in the garment that you're making for that specific day. So I assume even remembering your mother as you become successful, you know, and she's passed on, it looks like you were still happy and proud of yourself while you were going through that sadness as well.
Yeah, it was so important and close to my heart. And then the thing is, when you can ask me what's inspired me, it's become difficult because there are those times from school and stuff. But for me, I can tell a lot of messages throughout making the comments. So I just took like whatever and then like do it to creating some culture. Yeah, because that's the direction I'm channeling now.
You can come closer and just tell me about this blazer, because it also caught my eye.
Yes.
You obviously, I don't know what material you used here. Is it real leather?
You know what, Nam? This one is not a genuine leather. It's like actually this jacket is made of upholstery. A couch fabric. You know what, Nam? Being a creative, you work with whatever that you have. So I was just sending a message to those young designers, not to go to like you need to have like money or what, but this blazer, this is a couch material. So I've made this blazer, and like it's hot, but when you own it, when you're wearing it, like you become stunning. Yes,
I can see that. Oh, okay, so this is basically just to motivate people that whatever you have, you don't have to go look for, you know, Italian leather or whatever, wherever expensive leather comes from. All right, so tell me a little bit more about the clients that you work with. You know, Miss South Africa, who else have you worked with? You worked with the two previous reigning queens, the current one and the one before her, but who else do you work with, and will you make me a dress maybe one day?
I'm working with Somizi. He's the one who's always also pushing me. I'm working with Simpio Majola, now doing my PR. He's pushing me as well. I've currently like dressed Belinda. Yes, and then there's the Kona Sodlaga, you can name them. Like there are a lot of celebrities that I'm working with, and the most important ones are the clients who give me money to buy bread. Those are the important ones, because without them I won't make it. And even those ones who can't even give me money or to afford my stuff, they are the ones who always share on social media. They are the most important one, because I won't be here if they were not there. Sometimes people can think I'm not your target market. It's very important to share. If you want to be my target market, share, and so what others can see. If you have an aunt having a wedding, no, Zamaswazi is there, you see. So I can't really say be specific, would say only celebrities or only clients with big money. Everyone is important, because they're always pushing me by sharing, and they motivate me. The comments, they're so overwhelming.
All right, well, I'll get your number from my boss, Peter Motlosi, who's the one who brought you here, so that you can make me a dress one day. But very quickly, when Miss South Africa, when that final happens, or the finale happens on the 13th of August, which contestants should we be looking at to know that this is the Zamaswazi?
It's Tumeleng Perache and Pearl Inteshi. Those are my queens. I'll be dressing. Yeah, it's quite interesting, because even Intumeleng is from Soweto, Ejablane. So
oh, it's a triangle.
Yeah, it's a triangle. Naming Pumezola. So it's quite interesting. But I wish everyone good luck. And the other thing was, surprisingly, is I'm just kind of new in the industry, but the response was like hectic. So it giving me like that thing, I would say, will I deliver? But me trusting myself, I don't need maybe like to prove myself, but just to be myself and show the world, would say, what I'm capable of.
You will deliver. Thank you very much for joining us, and good luck for the 13th of August.